All right, let's go to the main topic tonight. You know, when you have a coachable spirit and an unshakable commitment to improve, we often see quick improvements in your nutrition, your exercise, your mindset, and your results. Even so, even for the coachable and committed, there are times when you might be behind on your goal. So whether you're behind your goal or you just want to squeeze every drop out of your abilities, I think it's important you know about the 10% difference. If you're running a little behind your goal, or you've stalled for a couple of weeks, it's common to feel frustrated because you often feel you're doing pretty good. And the results just aren't coming. In these times, I know better than to get into an argument over whether you're doing well compared to the rest of the world or whether you are doing so much better than you were however many weeks ago. I know better because I'm going to lose every single time if I were to challenge you when you believe and know or think that you're doing pretty good. You will always be able to say to me, I really am doing pretty good. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, you'll be right. It's true. For anyone running a little or a lot behind, I bet as a whole, you really are doing pretty good. And I also know for those of you who are running a bit or a lot behind your goal pace, that it'd be nice if not only I and your coaches would give you credit for your efforts, but it'd also be nice if your friends, family, coworkers, and last but not least, the damn scale would also give you credit for your efforts. I mean, after all, your efforts are really pretty good. The reality, though, if you're running behind is no one, especially not the scale, is going to give you credit for your increased efforts for bettering your nutritionally fit, actively fit, and emotionally fit lifestyles. You're not going to get credit if you're running behind, right? Here's why. And here's why you're running behind if that's the case and you're doing pretty good. Pretty good isn't enough. It is not good enough. What kind of results do you get when you do pretty good? Somewhere between poor and mediocre. But don't you get good results for good effort? No. I can't tell you the precise reasons why, but I can tell you that this truth is universal. Poor effort gets you no or negative results. Pretty good effort will yield poor to mediocre results. So what do you do if you want excellent results? Well, let's look at this. We're going to stay on this a bit, so don't panic. Let's look at this. So this graphical representation that I made shows on the x-axis, which is the horizontal side, what the effort is. And on the y-axis, the vertical side, it shows the results. So no or poor effort, if you look there, that first dot in the bottom left, gets you poor or no results. See that? So what kind of effort do you need to get good results? You're going to need excellent effort to get good results. See that? Because if you have pretty good effort, you get poor results. No efforts, no results. Pretty good effort, poor results. Excellent effort will get you good results. Excellent effort. You're going to need excellent effort to get good results. See that? So, what if you don't want good results, though? What if you want excellent results? Well, in that case, you got to put forth outstanding effort. Outstanding, intelligent effort will give you excellent results. People who do outstanding work stand out. And if your body fat or BMI are now nicely low and you're looking to really put a polish on things, I'm going to tell you what, only outstanding effort will get you what you want. Nothing short of outstanding will do. But whatever outcome you want, you will always need to work to ensure your efforts of inputs and outputs are one level above whatever you want. If you want no results, do a poor job. Okay? If you want mediocre or poor results, then do a pretty good job. If you want good results, do an excellent job. And if you want excellent results, do an outstanding job. In essence, if you're running a bit or a lot behind, you need to raise your standards, your expectations of yourself, and your actual behaviors for yourself. Now, I've mentioned inputs and outputs. What do I mean? I'm talking about performance-based initiatives that you can directly control, not things you cannot control. And not the oversimplified calories in, calories out. Because the first thing I've got here, as you can see, is thoughts. So for inputs within your control, I'm referring to thoughts, food, and drink. And for outputs within your control, I'm referring to feelings, behaviors, and exercise. You can control all of these things. Thoughts, food, and drink. Those are the inputs feeding the outputs. Okay, the exercise is a separate output, but the thoughts feed the feelings and behaviors. Okay, inputs of thoughts, food, and drink. Outputs of feelings, behaviors, and exercise. So when I say raise your standards for inputs and outputs, I'm saying raise your standards for your thoughts, food, and drink, and raise your standards for your feelings, behaviors, and exercise, the inputs and the outputs. Beyond the benefit of knowing your standards relating to inputs and outputs, that they need to be raised, if you're running behind, there's something pretty cool I need to tell you. Check this out. The difference between pretty good and excellent may just be is about 10%. So the difference between pretty good and excellent, so that you can go from poor results to good results, that a lot of times may only take about a 10% greater effort from you. Just 10%. You might only be 10% away from going from poor results to good results. But check this out. The difference between excellent and outstanding, or to go from good results to excellent results, is a lot of times just 1 to 2% more effort. 1 to 2% to take you from good results to excellent results. Just 1 to 2%. And those who are outstanding get so much more for just a little bit more effort. So if you've been struggling a bit, let me give you credit here and now for being 80 to 85% there. You really are doing pretty good. I know you are. You're not incapable of becoming a rock star, though, and improving your body composition and lifestyle management. You're not incapable of going from poor or good to excellent. You're not. You're definitely not incapable of going from poor to good. That's 100%. And I believe you're capable of going from good to excellent. Okay? But even if it's one step at a time, giving 10% more effort can take you from that poor to good. You're at least 80% of the way there. I know that. If you're here listening to this, you're at least 80% of the way there. Eating 10% better can make all the difference in the world. Being 10% more consistent can be the difference between struggling and smiling. Giving 10% more effort or 10% more time to your exercise can give you even greater returns than your efforts, because you may burn even more calories after you stop exercising, plus you get the benefit of burning more calories while you're exercising. Plus you're just more consistent. And if you're doing good but want excellent, you just need to give 1 more degree of effort. Remember, at 211 degrees, water is hot, but at 212 degrees, it boils. It's true. 1 extra degree of effort. You know, the Navy SEALs have what's called a 40% rule. Their belief is that when your mind is telling you you're done, you're really only 40% done. When they get really uncomfortable, they know they are only 40% of the way to their true potential. So whenever life puts a challenge in your path and you feel like you're on the edge of giving up, you can lean on the SEALs 40% rule to remind you that your apparent limits really are not your actual limits. You may believe you have nothing else left in the tank, nothing left to give. 2020 is a very trying year. So many challenges that we're all facing right now. Got nothing left. But regardless of whether you're behind pace or you're ahead of pace, no matter what you're facing, I know one thing for sure. You have a little bit more in you to give. You do. No matter how well you're doing, there's a little piece you haven't gotten to. And with that little piece, you get all of the rewards. So the 10% difference can make all the difference in the world. It really can. For your 10% greater effort, I kid you not, you can get a 25 to 50% better result. If you're doing pretty good, just raise your input and output standards just 10% more effort on the inputs and outputs, and I know you're going to be amazed at how well you're going to do. And if you're already getting really good results, you're in that good category, things are rocking and rolling, you're doing good, but you want excellent, you're going to need to go to outstanding. But that difference between excellent, from good to excellent to get the results, and is to go from excellent to outstanding, is just 1 or 2% more effort. It's just 1 or 2% more effort is all it is to get that excellent result compared to good. So take your effort from excellent to outstanding and watch your results move from good to excellent. Pretty good is rarely good enough. It just isn't. Giving 10% more can be the difference maker.